Where are we?
We are at the Kennedy Space
Center.
Center.
Yeah,
There we go.
so we were invited out today to go on some tours, check out some rockets. Supposedly there's some stuff on the launch pads ready for launches next week. But the biggest thing we're going to do today is you are in a very different condition than when we were here last.
Yeah.
So we are going to see about accessibility accommodations for you, dealing with the loud noises, everything you have going on. So we have your earplugs again today, and we're going to go check in and talk to them and see what other options we have.
That's a really good idea.
Join us. So we just stopped here at the information booth to talk to them about Ed's, limitations and disabilities, and he got set up with a whole bunch of resources.
I have to tell you, we've been to a lot of theme parks and all this different stuff. This was the most informative thing I have gone through in maybe ever.
Yeah, she sat down with you, stepped aside to kind of explain quiet spaces for you to get away, how to deal with the crowds of the line. Yeah. So, if I'm able, I can hold the spot in line while you sit in a quiet room.
Yeah.
You got your audio guide, which Ed's got right there to plug himself into, which will help. And they also have a descriptive, it comes a sign language, all different options. So it will adapt to what your needs are to the best it can. So you can talk to them about that. So bottom line, always stop at information or whatever the similar resource would be and talk to them about your limitations. They will help you enjoy the experiences.
Oh yeah, I mean, from everything that, I lost some of my vision, she can help with that.
Yeah, she was actually telling you how to experience different things that they have, alternative experience options for a bunch of the different exhibits. If you just tell them, she let us know where to let them know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to go in now and check everything out today.
Yeah, wow.
So I think our first adventure today is going to be, well, obviously to space, but right behind us through the big archway there to go on the bus tour.
Oh, into space?
I hope the bus goes to space. That'd be fun. That'd be interesting.
Anyone
who's developing a bus to outer space, call me. Dropped off by the bus here at the Apollo Center, and one of the first things you get to do is watch a video about the race to the moon and then experience one of the earliest rocket launches from the control center. For Ed's sake today, since we've done it before, we're bypassing that for the noise and everything. I'll share some footage here so you guys can see what it looks like from our last visit, but we're gonna bypass for now and just head into the rocket garden.
Oh, you're so smart.
Yeah, so let's head over to the rocket garden. No, not the rocket garden, the Apollo garden.
Oh, right.
Moon garden, something like that.
It's a garden.
We'll go check it out. So out here at the Apollo Center are a whole bunch of different exhibits. I'm looking at lunar legacy, meteors, vehicles, and of course the ginormous Saturn rocket. So there's so much to do here. I'll also link to one of our previous videos where we did a whole bunch of things, but Ed and I are gonna see what we feel like doing here today. experience is what they went through the day that they loaded up into the capsule on the Saturn rocket. So Ed's gonna go get into the capsule now. He's gonna have to walk 300 feet above the ground into the capsule.
It's out of this world.
Some of your jokes need retiring.
No, they don't. No, no.
So right now here at the Saturn Center, there is a guided tour going on, which if you just keep your eye on the time schedules, they run throughout the day. So Ed happened to notice that, so thank you to Ed for reminding me to point that out. And another thing to keep in mind is once you do get on the bus, it's a short ride out here to the Apollo Center, but they do have restrooms, a full cafe. So if you're deciding whether or not to jump on the bus, you do have all the amenities here in between, as well as some awesome views of the launch pads out in the distance and an outdoor patio. So, not like you'll be gone from civilization for long. This is too cute. The families behind us here are getting their space portraits taken. Yeah, you get to put on like a spacesuit and they do green screen photos and everything. We're not today.
Maybe next time?
Yeah, maybe next time, but I think it's like a great opportunity.
That actually is really cute.
It looks like it's adorable watching.
Yeah.
So it is really hard to capture on video here, which was the same challenge I had last time. Just how massive and expansive everything is.
Yeah, it really is. You're right. It's definitely outstanding.
Mm-hmm. And some of the things are just so detailed, like when you're looking at the moon rocks or the meteorite pieces, camera just doesn't do it justice.
Yeah.
And you've got your audio guide. You've been running around punching in numbers to learn about everything. Yep. So Ed's been able to experience the entire set of exhibits here as he's wanted to in his leisure.
Yeah.
As I read and move on.
Yeah. It's so helpful for me.
Yep. So I think for us, since we've seen a lot of this before, we're going to head towards the shop and head back over to the bus to go do some of the newer exhibits to us that are back at the visitor complex.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because the last time we spent a lot of time here.
And we didn't get to spend a lot of time back at the visitor center.
Yeah,
so we're going to go do that now.
Yeah.
And just in case you thought we were joking, the exit to the buses back to the visitor center is through a gift shop. So I have to go shopping. Oh, there's Ed filming.
MTV.
All right, we made it back from the Apollo Center, and I just learned that now the buses that are included with the admission only go to and from the visitor center. They no longer go past the launch pads or anything like that. So if you do want to see the launch pads that are active, and we just discovered there is a launch tomorrow of the Falcon rocket, you can purchase the additional bus tours that are available and go check out some other parts of the Space Center. So even though you wouldn't know it by visiting the website and looking at all the exhibits, there is so much to do here.
Oh yeah.
So Ed and I just took a minute to kind of decide what we're going to finish up our day with, and both of us agreed we can't come to the Space Center without doing the Atlantis exhibit.
Way up there.
Right, yep, we're going to go see the shuttle that attached to those booster rockets, and then we'll check out the new exhibits at Gateway and call it a day.
Okay, yeah, this is great.
But
I remember loving this last time.
Yes, I find it so impressive how they put it on display, so we're going to go check it out.
Yeah.
That's a space shuttle.
Wow.
Right there, yep.
We should buy one at home.
I think they're limited edition.
Oh.
But we decided to bypass the pre-shows and the movies and everything, which are fantastic.
Yeah.
So we do highly recommend it, but it was a little bit noisy and crowded for Ed today. So we just wanted to come in and actually see the shuttle.
Yeah.
So again, ask for how to skip past those things and they will help accommodate you.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go wander some of the exhibits here And yeah, I'm excited. I love,
Yes.
like I said last time we were here, I am a kid of like the shuttle age.
He really is.
Yeah. Okay, I actually love this. It's kind of a weird question that we all think about, but how do you go to the bathroom in space? And no fears, they've answered that and shown us. And apparently, you can watch yourself go to the bathroom to make sure you're aiming correctly.
Okay, my turn. A little privacy, please.
Oh, sorry.
Privacy.
Okay, I actually don't remember these particular exhibits from last time we were here, but how do astronauts eat? How do astronauts sleep? Like, it is actually cool when you wander off into all the little side galleries, and there's a whole bunch of interesting information just kind of hiding behind corners here everywhere. I love this so much. And one of the other cool experiences here at the Atlantis exhibit is the shuttle launch experience, which is right behind us there. I'm not going to do it today, but I have done it before, and it is tons of fun. It is impressive, and I will have to bring you to do it one time because you can. You were worried last time.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but you actually get to go up in the shuttle, and they open up the cargo bays to see Earth. It's really cool.
I've been to Earth.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, before we head out for the day, we're going to check out one of the newer exhibits here at the Space Center, Gateway. It's all about the future of space exploration and going into deep space and returning to manned missions.
That's really cool, though.
I know, it actually is. Like, to remember as a kid, I mean, we're not kids of the 60s, we're kids of the 80s.
Yeah.
So we grew up with the space shuttles and everything, but to think we're all going back to space and they're trying to go, you know, even further out there, it's interesting.
Yeah, have I mentioned this is out of this world?
Everyone, please comment for Ed to retire his jokes. Or give him a new one. Okay, more cool stuff for the nerdy kid in me. This is really actually cool.
It really is, I have to say. It's the future. I'm the future.
And in a change of plans, it looks like I am going on a mission.
I mean, yeah, we're here. This place is fantastic. It's really cool in here. And I'll take a moment to sit.
And I'll go check this out.
Yep.
Choosing my journey now.
Alright, so I'm sitting in here by myself. Actually, no one's here. Everyone else wants to go on the ride. But this is what it looks like from here.
Confirmed EOS. Your go for main engine start. 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
We'll be getting clearance from the Lunar Gateway on our way out.
Ooh, both of our eyes are watering because we came back into the sunlight
Yeah.
from the darkness in there. Wow.
And I was there for a while for your ride.
It was probably about 20-minute wait for me to ride, and then like a 6-minute ride or so. So she actually played all the movies for Ed. They
was fantastic.
They have an observation bay,
Yeah.
which allows you to experience all of the movies without actually doing the attraction, which is kind of just like a motion simulator seat. It's nothing super intense, but it's space flying. So you were able to do totally stationary on just a bench.
Well, I'll tell you one of the best things for me is because I don't do well with motion things. Somebody said they had 2 kids and said, they weren't sure with the kids, would they be okay? Oh, you can go through the way I went through, process it and see if it's okay for you. And they both decided that they could do it and go on the ride.
And I'll say the ride was kind of fun. It was just seats that tilted a little bit with the motion and they rumbled a little bit. And yeah, just as you went through like the different portals, the whole seat vibrated. It was neat.
I'm blown away with the experience I've had here.
Yep. And the other thing, they had a fun way of teaching you facts. Like I never realized that things that we're seeing with the space telescopes right now, we're actually looking back in history 8,000 years because we're seeing what's arriving from 8,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Like my brain, I can't. It just can't handle it.
Well, when you hear it a couple times, you'll process it.
Oh yeah, you've gotten the facts over and over.
I'm elated. I'm so happy here.
Yep, so that was a really fun day. Obviously, we did not get to near everything. That was not our goal today. We came to see the new things like Gateway. But right now, there's a tour going on here in the Rocket Garden. So we're just going to make our way through, make our way out, and call it a day.
Yeah.
So let's go through the Rocket Garden, and we'll tune back in right on the other side.
Okay.
So that's going to do it for our day here at the Space Center.
Yeah.
They took such good care of you with your needs and everything. I was so blown away the level of like information they gave you.
That is honestly, we've been to other places. They took time to explain things to me. The places the one ride that I couldn't go on, they let me sit there for a while. I got to go to all 4 of their shows. I just had a wonderful time here.
And huge thank you to the Space Center Visitor Complex for having us out here today. And I just want to point out the experiences you had, they had no way to know that we were guests of the Space Center today. That is just how they treat their guests who ask questions and have disabilities. They want everyone to have a great day here, and the crew members were fantastic. So huge thank you to Kennedy Space Center Visitors Complex. And as always, if you loved running around with us, because I totally would love to come back here and do one of the specialty tours.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Be sure to give this video a giant thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to be notified where our next destination might be, and ring the bell icon to be notified when we get there.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So that'll do it from the Space Coast. Bye, everyone.
Bye.